week's edition of the MarauderAthletics.com Coaches Show. I'm Jacob Pumphrey, and joining me this week is the head volleyball coach, Steven Gream. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having us.
First off, Coach, let's get into last week. You were able to go 3-1, picked up two really big conference wins that kind of propelled you into the weekend where you played two really tough 5-set matches. Talk a little bit about the success your team was able to have, of course, as a team, and then it led into 3 individual honors as you swept the GAC Volleyball Player of the Week awards.
Well, we start with Monticello. Monticello's a rival game for us because the close proximity of our two schools and things of that nature. So we told the girls when they got off the bus, you're going to get their best game, and especially being on their home court. But what we really wanted to do is get them out of system as much as we could with our serve, and then everything fell into place. We held them down to a low hitting percentage there, and that propelled us with our offense to really put them away in 3. And then we carried that momentum over into Harding. Our players really worked to do what we wanted them to do. We had a scouting report, and we did everything that was on that scouting report great. We served tough. We played defense. We knew what each hitter was going to do at each time. And then we kept our offensive presence going, where we moved the ball around where their blockers couldn't get good blocks. They're the number 1 blocking team in the conference, and they got some blocks, but they didn't get as easy blocks as they have been getting against other teams. So I thought we did a really good job of moving the ball around and serving tough to keep them out of the system. So if we put the two together, that was the result there. And we played hardcore defense. I thought our serve receive and our defensive presence was really good. That kind of got them out of whack too. That led to that. Plus, we had a great crowd that night. We had the Candy Bison night that our players really feed off that crowd there. Then we went to Missouri S&T to play Missouri University of Missouri St. Louis. St. Louis plays very good. They have 2 good middles. It's just unbelievable. And we needed that. We needed to go against some middles that were going to really push us with the quick attack and being able to place the ball and things of that nature, as well as have a good outside hitter as well. And we did the exact same thing we did against Harding. We served very well, got them out of the system. We played hardcore defense. We put up an even better block that night. And then our offense just kept clicking. I mean, we really moved the ball around and it kept clicking there. And then the same thing was Missouri S&T. But when you play 10 sets in one day, as we did, we went to 5 sets with Missouri S&T, and you travel 8 hours to get there, you don't run out of gas, and we were at 13-9 in the 5th set and just couldn't put them away. And they're a very good team. I mean, they've been to the national tournament, I know, the last 3 years, I think as much as 5 times in a row. And so when you play against a good team, I mean, on their home court, they're going to find a way, and we just couldn't put them away. But I was really proud of how we did last week, even though we lost that game. Could have very easily went 4-0, but at 3-1 I was very proud. And then, we're hoping that carries over into this week.
When you look at Tuesday, you were able to travel to Memphis to play Christian Brothers, a team that faces some really tough competition in the Gulf South Conference. You dropped the opening set, but then in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th sets, you're able to turn it on. What was working for you guys? Because I know in the 3rd set, I think y'all got down as much as 15-7 or 15-8. You were able just to battle back and then even take the 4th set.
Well, going off what I just said, we had a long weekend playing Missouri S&T. We played 10 sets on Saturday. We came home Sunday, which is an 8-hour trip back. Took a little lighter practice because our legs were just gone on that Monday. Then we drive 4 hours to play Christian Brothers, get off the bus, warm up, start playing. I told them in the timeout, I said, "You guys are still on the bus, we got to play." And so we kicked it into gear as we got done that first set. What really worked with us is we kicked our focus up, we kicked our energy up, our intensity up, and then we served very well. That's the name of our game right now. We're serving very well. It's getting teams out of system and allowing us to do that. The 15-8 comeback you talked about, we just went crazy serving. We got an ace here, ace there, an overpass here, overpass there, which made our defense a little bit have an easier job there, which allowed us to get better swings on the ball because we didn't have to really take those hard shots. They have a hitter that's getting set almost 60 times a game, and yes, she got her kills, but she had to work for everything she got because they were having to force everything out her way, and that's what helped us win, because we put the pressure on them with our serve and with our attack off the serve.
Looking ahead into this week, you're in the thick of a really tight Great American Conference race. It's still, for the most part, kind of early. Right now you're 3rd, but I think there's 5 other teams with the same conference record. So when you look ahead, you got to travel to Weatherford, Oklahoma on Friday, and then it's a very, very quick turnaround to make it to Alva, Oklahoma, to play Northwestern Oklahoma State. So just preview this upcoming weekend, two very pivotal GAC matchups.
Well, you got Southwest Oklahoma, who's tied with us for third. They have really, they brought in a new setter that's really good. They brought in some middles that are really helping them out there. Last year we beat them, I wouldn't say easy, but we didn't really have to work very hard because their ball control was suspect, and their setters, and we're always sitting to the outside, so we can camp on that. This year it's not going to be as easy. They have better ball control. They have middles that can put a ball away. Their outside hitters are still good, by the way, but I mean they're right behind us in serving aces, so they're a much better job as balance wise than they were last year, and it's going to be. I look for it to be a dogfight, especially being on their court. Then we got Northwestern Oklahoma, a new coach, new system. They're still, the record might not be where they want it to be, but they are getting better as the year goes along. We went there last year and 1-4. One of the best sets that I've ever coached since I've been here. We were down 24-20 and came back and beat them in the third set there. That helped us propel us to win that match. So we had to have something like that to propel us. I look for the same thing this week, where we're there and they're going to fight and really put a attack and a defensive presence on us that we got to be ready for.
Coach Gream and the Lady Marauders are currently 4-1 in their last 5 games with a big GAC weekend coming up. They currently have the 3 reigning players of the week in Hannah Rice, who was Defensive Player of the Week, Taylor Rayum, who was Setter of the Week, and Serena LaDuff, who was Offensive Player of the Week. So, Coach, I know you're going to try to keep that momentum moving forward. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks
for
you.
joining us.